boss said I had to push you to pay up again, so... I haven't been any help to you at all. I'm so sorry, Luger.
We've completed preparations in accordance with directions from President Bakor. Please make your way to the Spurious offices with all due haste. I'll be waiting for you.
So be it.
Welcome back.
Hold your horses. Only authorized personnel past this point.
You'll come with me?
Of course. We didn't come here just to sit in the lobby.
Very well. If that's Vice President Kresnik's decision, I will abide by it.
Huh? Luger's been made Vice President of Spurious?
Correct. His promotion is effective immediately. You may use the CEO's office as you see fit, until he returns from his departure. This way.
Promoting Luger to vice president out of the blue. They're up to something.
Huh? Before we jump to any conclusions, let's go get the whole story.
The CEO has left you a message.
Luger, if you're watching this, know that I intend to travel to the land of Canaan and put an end to Origin's trial.
This'll be interesting.
But not before I tell you the full story. You see, it was all a game. The fractured dimensions, Canaan, all of it. Just a giant game, created by the primordial spirits. Kronos, Maxwell, and Origin.
That's right. And they've been playing it ever since humanity figured out Spyrix 2 millennia ago.
The three spirits disagreed over whether humans could truly control Spyrix technology or not. So they devised an experiment to reveal mankind's true nature. They wanted to see for themselves if human beings were capable of resisting the temptation of ultimate power.
This was before the schism, you see. Back in the old days when Maxwell still trusted humans.
So the Chromatus was a test.
Kronos granted the Chromatus to the Kresnik family as a means to measure how well humans can suppress their base desires. If someone reaches the Great Spirit Origin before 1 million divergence catalysts appear, mankind passes the test. If no one does, then mankind fails and the spirits leave. That was their pact.
But here's the catch. The game was rigged right from the very start.
As was passed down, Origin will grant the wish of the first human who comes before him. No human could resist such a prize. It fostered greed amongst the people. As a result, the Kresniks were constantly at war over it.
Thanks to all of their bickering, catalysts and fractured dimensions have multiplied like rats.
A vast number of people across all the dimensions transformed into catalysts, and as a result, were destroyed. It's likely now that their number is approaching 1 million.
The Spirius Corporation was established to put the brakes on this whole disaster.
I haven't forgotten the reward I promised. You no longer have to worry about that pesky loan. Now, just leave the rest to me. I will create the world that your generation deserves.
Hey, Luger! You're not gonna believe what just happened! The bank president stopped by just now, and guess what? He said that I don't need to bug you about your loan anymore!
What?
How'd you manage to pull that off? Wait, you're not blackmailing anybody, are you?
You verified the reward.
Bakor left for the land of Canaan, correct?
Yes.
He promised to tell us how to get inside.
I wasn't informed.
All right, if that's how you want to play it, then let me ask you this. How does he plan to make it past Kronos? The Chromatus came from Kronos. Bakor wouldn't be able to use it against him.
I don't know.
What happened to Elle?
Excuse me, I'm running late for a meeting.
You know, I'll bet you that the CEO is planning to use L to kill Kronos.
Director Rideau!
I believe our guest's business has concluded here.
We're not finished here!
Forgive me for my silly comments back there. How might I help the new vice president?
What's Bakor going to do with Elle?
Sorry, but I'm afraid that is top secret. Elle was the true key of Kresnik. Origin's power flows through the key. One only comes along every few generations, and the key is the trump card in the trial. As you can imagine, he or she is always at the center of Kresnik's family feuds. The most recent key was the CEO's wife till she was killed. Not that you have any relation to that one.
Bakur's wife was the key of Kresnik?
Precisely. The Prime Dimension's true key of Kresnik. Years ago, the CEO used his wife's power in a battle against Kronos. It cost her life. That didn't sit well with the eldest son. He fled the nest and started his own family, or so the story goes. To make a long story short, the only way to reach Origin is to defeat Kronos. And the only thing that will defeat Kronos is the power of the Void, which is wielded by the Key of Kresnik. Of course, the power needed to beat Kronos would immediately transform the key into a divergence catalyst, and that's the rub. Oh, please, don't try to act so high and mighty. You had no qualms at all about using the girl's power willy-nilly.
Luger?
Damn you!
Ah, you must have heard more details from Rideau. He was only supposed to keep you occupied. I'm sorry for tricking you, but please understand. This sacrifice is necessary to make a world purely for humans.
Don't tell me Elle's the sacrifice!
Our family's no stranger to sacrifices. We've made many across the years. But know that this will be the final one. When I fulfill Origin's trial, I will wish for all spirits to surrender their will. They will become mankind's loyal tools.
What?
But do not worry. Their first task will be to eliminate all fractured dimensions.
Give me that! Luger, it's me.
Elle?
I'm gonna fix it all so you don't have to do scary stuff anymore. I'll use my wish to make sure nobody ever has to disappear again. Mr. Bakor says that only I have the power to do that. So don't come after us, okay? I'm fine, really. I know I broke our promise, so I'm sorry. Forgive me.
Elle!
I'm sorry. The GHS you are trying to reach is currently unavailable. Please try again.
Nothing to do now but leave things to the CEO, I suppose. If we go charging in, he'll just use us, just like he's going to use Elle.
Shut up!
If you continue to resist, I'll call security.
We're not going anywhere until we hear the rest of the story.
Luger,
Did you find out anything?
turning spirits into tools. So that was Bakur's plan all along.
And to think he'd use a little girl like Elle.
Not if we can help it. Let's get to Canaan.
How do we get inside?
We must find Julius. He will know how.
We better hurry. Luger?
By any chance, do you feel like you've already fulfilled your duty at this point?
Maybe.
Jude, he's done enough. Let's go.
What?
Luger doesn't need to risk his life for this world. Not anymore.
But what about Elle?
The girl pleaded with him not to come.
You can't. You two don't get it, do you? There's no way Elle meant what she said. You mean the world to that girl. You actually think she's okay with saying goodbye?
Jude. Very well. You should do whatever you think is best for Luger.
I'm gonna knock some sense into him first.
Security!
Don't interfere with this, please.
Elle is waiting for you. Show me you have what it takes to save her. No! I won't lose, no! Shattering beat! Fall! Crimson Fury! Disintegrate! Fall! No! Swallow dance! Hit! No! Sunspark! Sunspark! Crimson Fury! Beast! Rampaging Dragon! Two gloves! No! Strike! Now! No! Rising Falcon! Rising Falcon! Armor Crusher! Shattering now! Moonlight Assault! Hang in there. Fall! Hit! Why are you hesitating? Think! Is Elle not family to you? can't end here. How can you use the Chromatis without Elle being here?
Come now. It should be obvious. She's calling to you. Still thinking of staying behind?
You really are stubborn, you know that? Reminds me of a certain someone.
And you really are a do-gooder, aren't you?
Took you this long to figure me out?
Looks like we're done. Let's get to Canaan.
Meow!
Of course you can come too.
Not a step further, Vice President Kresnik.
I know it sounds cliché and all, but orders are orders.
Move, Ivor. I don't have time for your games.
I'm afraid I cannot do that, Lady Mila.
I never realized bossy girls were such a turn-on. So cold, so ruthless, so...
What a creep.
Need assistance? Hope you don't mind.
Well, well, well. The royal pain has come to hold court. But my head will roll if I don't stop Luger from leaving. And I happen to like my head.
You think your corporate cronies can stop us? They dispelled my arts!
How is that possible?
It's the Lance of Kresnik. A portable version, sure, but as you can see, it gets the job done. This will be fun. I wonder if Lord Maxwell will moan as I suck the mana out of her.
Don't speak to her like that!
And how dare you speak to your boss like that? You'd risk your life to save this sniveling coward? You really are a benevolent deity.
He's still my handmaid. I don't recall ever dismissing him from the position.
Lady Mila. Such a stubborn and proud spirit. But not for much longer.
Any ideas, Luger?
You'll be tested here, in the underground training area. These caverns stretch all the way to Triglav city limits. You could head straight out of town from here.
There should be an exit from the underground training grounds.
Get to that elevator.
That's easier said than done.
We'll need bait.
You can show everyone else the way.
Can you do it for us, Mila?
Right.
Mila, I'll stick with you.
No, you help the others. They'll need your power. Here goes.
It's a diversion, you idiots.
Lady Mila!
Don't worry about me. Just go!
Don't let them get away.
We don't need to worry about Mila. Let's focus our full energy on getting out of here.
Right.
So, you are able to manifest your chromatis again.
That's El's power, isn't it?
Yeah.
I see. So this is the key of Kresnik. The power of the void that El commands, the power of origin, can transcend time and space to reach you.
That's the kind of power we need to resist Kronos. But Luger, if you use your chromatis, won't it hasten El's transformation into a catalyst?
I know that it will, but if we don't hurry, El will be in even greater danger.
But wouldn't you be gambling with El's life?
Power is a double-edged sword, and only a warrior who understands that has any business wielding it. Luger, are you prepared to accept the consequences of wielding your power? Very well.
Are you sure about this?
I too am prepared to do what must be done. Muse, I would ask the same of you. The harder that you and I fight, the less Luger will have to use his chromatis.
Understood. You can count on me.
We must hurry, Luger. You can thank us when the battle is won.
If I must.
Join me! Fear not. I shall see you to the end of your journey.
Thanks.
Thanks for bailing me out there.
You would have done the same. Now, let us hurry.
I'm getting a little peckish here. Anyone up for some tofu miso soup or something?
You have surprisingly austere taste. Run and be spared. Join me! Demonic chaos! My apologies. Very well done. My apologies. My own. Join me! Bailey!
I can do this.
On guard! Light of ruin! Dragon swarm! Demon fang! Let us attack together! Demonic chaos! Chakra circle! Divine Ascension! Demon fang!
We must stop meeting like this, Vice President Kresnik.
Even I know I'm being annoying now.
No, you're not.
Don't say another word. I know that vanquishing you won't really improve my lot in life.
Ivor.
But I have to accomplish something. Anything. Or I'll never amount to more than just a washed-up handmaid. I want you to face me, Jude.
What a bothersome fellow.
Maybe I'll kill him.
Mila wouldn't want that.
Good point. I'm always such a bad judge of these things.
You too can't stop all of us.
Don't be so sure of that, Your Highness. I was a sickly child, you see. Several of my organs had to be transplanted with Spyrex. A doctor named Mathis performed the surgery. He's the one who saved my life.
Dad did what?
I have since made a few improvements of my own. I now possess double the strength and acuity of a normal man.
That's madness. The human body can't take it.
No, of course it can't. But that's fine with me, as long as it holds together long enough to crush you.
Why would you destroy your body like that?
That's for me to know and you to find out.
It's time to settle this, Jude, if we must. I've had enough of you, scum. It's time for you all to die. At once. Soaring Demon Fang! Not yet! Demon Fang! Tiger Blade! What? Please, after you, sir. Divine Ascension! Not yet! Turned off! Bingo! Not yet! I still need practice. Disintegrate! Gaius!
Link charge! The time is right! You'll never scratch me! Light Squall! It's time! Shining Torrent!
You disgusting. I'll wreck you! Crimson Fury! Armor booster! Curtains closing. And guess what? It's over for you. Spartan Relay! What? Great healers! Dark Punishment! Storm! Hellstorm! Not Dark Punishment! Hellstorm! What? Moonlight Assault! Moonlight Assault! Energy Shock! This is like the Kresnik brothers.
Ivor.
And with that, all is settled.
Now I have the strength to protect.
I must become stronger.
I love getting stronger!
First a failed handmaid, and now a failed agent.
Failure is just a learning experience, Ivor. That's what I think, anyway.
I don't need a pity party!
This is not pity.
Hold on, you regret dispelling the schism, don't you? That's your learning experience.
I want to make sure it doesn't end in failure. Why do you think that I'm giving this? Everything that I've got.
That's why you pound me into the floor without a second thought, huh?
Of course, I'd rather not fight at all, if possible.
You always manage to say the most aggravating things.
What a complete farce this is.
Something funny? Share it with us. Even foes can come to understand one another.
Never took you for a bleeding heart. Enemies kill each other. That is simply what they do.
If that's the case, then you know what happens next.
You stab me, and I die. Done and done.
I'll do it.
When did you become so ruthless? I'm sure Julius would be proud of how far you've come.
Don't let him get to you. He just wants you to dirty your hands and bring you down to his level.
Let me make a little prediction for you. You'll regret leaving this place until the day you die. Damn twerp, he gave me the same contemptuous look as his bastard brother. Don't just stand there, you goons! Help me!
My apologies, sir. I'm afraid the CEO has given us entirely different orders.
We were told to bring Director Rideau before him.
I figured as much. Probably thinks he can use me as the bridge. Not gonna happen.
As you can see, we know the control codes for your Spyrex organs.
What? No! No! Damn it!
Ah, it feels so good to get out of those icky caves.
I wonder what happened to Mila.
Hey, it's me. Are you all right?
Of course. I'm not about to die before reaching Canaan.
So your mind's made up. Guess you've gone too far to turn back now. All right, fine. I'll tell you everything. I'm in Triglyph. Mila's here.
Mila's all right?
Luger, let's catch up with her. Mila!
Oh, there you are.
Is everything okay with you?
Yes, but it was a close one. Julius stepped in and saved me. Unfortunately, he took off already, but not before leaving me with this message. Come find me when you've steeled yourself.
Steeled?
Julius has told me how to get inside the land of Canaan. In order to enter, you have to build yourself a soul bridge.
A soul bridge? How do we build that?
It requires a human sacrifice. Only a powerful member of the Kresnik family will suffice.
So, we have to use either Luger or Julius's life.
Where is Julius?
He said he left a letter for Luger back at the house.
Let me make a little prediction for you. You'll regret leaving this place until the day you die.
Actually, that's not all. Julius left a message for us, too.
What is with that Rideau guy? He's repulsive.
He reminds me a bit of the way you used to be.
How dare you? To even suggest that I used to be like that is, well, fairly accurate, I suppose. In those days, I killed many people for the sake of justifying my existence. But all I really wanted was an escape from the insecurity of my own loneliness.
Muse.
It's a past you must never forget.
I know that. I guess I have no business criticizing Rideau.
The only Muse I know is the one I'm talking to now.
Why, thank you. That's very kind. But if you knew the real me...
Who you are right now is the real you.
Jude, even you believe that?
We cannot change the past, but there is no need to let our pasts dictate our future. To fully overcome your past, you must accept the spirit you've become.
Yes, I need to do that. After all, I'm not alone anymore. Is it okay to leave Ivor behind like that?
Ivor has been my handmaid since the day he was born. He's devoted his entire life to me. I couldn't bear to impose my will upon him any longer.
Especially when you're not long for the human realm yourself.
I must admit it has been difficult managing without him. Like selecting my clothes, I've always relied on him for that. I made this outfit myself based on garments that Ivor created for me in the past.
They look great on you. Isn't that right, guys?
Why would you ask me?
Don't you agree that they suit her well?
Well,
Muse and the Four helped me work out the design. But I suppose it's still a far cry from Ivor's best efforts.
I'm not saying that at all. It's just that as king, I must exercise prudence in expressing my personal opinions.
Then what would be your opinion as a mere civilian, Erston?
As a gentleman, it would be uncouth of me to pass judgment on a lady's personal appearance. But if I must, it is elegant.
Huh?
Elegant?
I'm pleased to hear it. So the 28 design committee meetings I held with the Four were of some value after all.
I guess it isn't easy being the Lord of Spirits either.
Isn't Gaius just adorable?